Today I'm teaching you how to put a new piston and sleeve in your nitro RC motor. Now you can find this about about 35 bucks, but I got a extra one from a motor I had, so yeah. Now first, what you want to do is you want to take your Allen wrenches and take off your head. So let me do that. Oh, there's one down. Oops. This isn't really time consuming, but it's pretty fast if you know what you're doing, so now that you get your head off, next thing you want to do is take off this back plate. Now, 4 screws is it was for the head, and it's not that hard to get off. Like if it's first time you take it apart, yeah, it'd be a little hard to get off, but now these screws are shorter than the ones that you used for your head, so just keep that in mind. But on my 2.5 was I actually blew the piston in it, so which is basically what I did on this. But now that you got this plate off, you can go ahead and take pliers or small screwdriver. Screwdriver, and I don't know if you see up there, but up here is where the sleeve is, and you're just gonna push gently on that till your sleeve pops out, and you can just grab it and it comes out. Now, oops. Now what you're gonna do now is make sure your piston is straight up like that, and then you're gonna take your screwdriver and gently just pop it off. Make sure it stays straight. Alright, came off. Now just gonna push up there, and there's your piston. And what I did to it was basically just broke off the corners, which is what I did with my 2.5. That versus that, which is what it's supposed to be. But yeah. Anyways, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your new piston, and I'll got to show you on this one. It's a little stiff versus the newer one. But anyways, what you're gonna do is take your new piston and put it in the hole, basically. Just set it on top of the whatever hole that you're, not hole, but bracket. Set it in there, and you might need a little pressure, so take your back end of your screwdriver and just push on that, and it pops right in. Now you are going to take your new sleeve and line it up with this little rivet thing there, so like so. It's not gonna fit, but alright. A little snug fit. Go. And push down. Alright. Now that you have that back in, you can continue to put your back bracket on. Now there is a slot for the whatever drive shaft part thingy. Anyways, put that in there. Like, turn it, make sure that the shaft turns, and screw back in with the smaller screws. Now these, I would suggest you keep them tight. Maybe if you want, use a little Loctite, but not much, because you might not be able to get back off. But now that that is back on, you can continue to put your head back on. Now I'd recommend when you first put your head back on to put one screw through one hole, so that way it's easier to get back on. like so. Now, if you are changing your head because you bought one or whatever, you broke it and bought a new one, I would suggest taking your glow plug out first, because then it's a lot easier. And yeah. Now I suggest that these you should keep tight also, because, well, compression and yeah, common sense. Alright, well, there you have it. That is how you put a piston in a .15. Now, this process also is the same for a 2.5 or a 3.3. And so, rate, comment, and subscribe.